I'm here in the 18th green of Bethpage Black. About a week from now, somebody's going to celebrate winning the United States Open on this green. Probably not me. Bethpage Black is one of the most difficult and challenging golf courses in the world. When the Open was held here in 2002, only one player, Tiger Woods, finished under par. It was a highly successful Open for other reasons too. It was the first Open held on a municipally owned golf course, and fittingly, it was won by the people's champ, Tiger Woods, who grew up playing on a municipal golf course. So here we are 7 years later, and the Open's back at Bethpage Black. And what have they done? They've made it harder. So today we're going to take a look at some of the changes they've made and holes on the golf course where the Open may be won or lost. Joining us in the 13th hole at Bethpage Black about a week before the 2009 US Open is going to be played is golf course architect Rees Jones, known as the Open Doctor. Jones resurrected Bethpage Black in 1997. Let's talk about that project for a little bit first.
Well, we came here in 1995 with the USJ officials and decided that this was a US Open venue, but it had to be really rebuilt. All the bunkers had to be relocated, reshaped, all new tees, a lot more length had to be added, and then the fairways had to be made more narrow. It turned out to be a great venue, but since that time, since 2002, the players are getting better and we've had to make some modifications. We were able to study Open in 2002 and see some of the holes that need to be improved, and this is one of them, the 13th hole. This bunker was added to make the tee shot much more demanding. We pushed the fairway to the right to bring the trees into play, and we added the 50 yards so it brings the cross bunker in front of the green into play. So they have to think about the shot options. Do I dare go over that bunker or play short of it? And I think you can see the graduated rough that is new this year. The first 1.5 inches, then the second cut is 2.5 inches, and then outside of that is pretty much unplayable. So it's really penalizing the shot to the degree it's missed, which wasn't true in 2002.
We're here in the 15th green, and I got to tell you, this is one of the scariest looking greens I've ever seen. Is this one of the places in the closing holes here where you think the Open could be won or lost?
Well, if the player comes here and he's tied for the lead and there's some good players behind him that haven't played 13 or 14, which are birdie holes, he's got to go for it on this hole to make up some ground. If he does that, he can go down the slope, this is the highest green on the golf course, or he could get below the hole, which is a tough putt, or above the hole, which is a tough putt. Plus, if the pin is close to where the break, they're going to be very conservative in how they putt it downhill because the speed will be 13 on the stimp meter and the ball could get away from and go down that slope like it does for the two of us when we play golf. So, yeah, putting downhill on this green will be really treacherous.
So now we're here in the 18th green. Let's talk about 2002 first with this hole. This hole was substantially changed in the renovation in '97. And how did it end up playing in 2002?
Well, it played as a fairly strong finishing hole. We took the tee back about 40 yards. We brought the bunkers from way outside and pinched the fairway with these massive bunkers that really you could get in the rough, you could have a bad lie, have a bad slope, you could have an uphill bunker shot, you could have a downhill one. So it's a shot that you really don't know what you're going to hit if you hit in there. We added this bunker on the right. We cut off 1/3 of the green and made this a diagonal green. What will happen this year, if the players are bunched like they were last year at Torrey, it was a birdie opportunity or an even eagle opportunity last year at Torrey. It's the same thing here, but they're going to have to go for it and take the risk of hitting it a little bit right into that bunker and have no chance almost of making par. So there's a lot of thought that goes into the last shot, especially if they're as close as the players were at the Masters this year or at the Open at Torrey Pines.
Well, I want to thank Rees Jones for walking around the course here with us, the Open Doctor making a house call in his masterpiece here. And I have to say it's been fun walking it, but I think it's probably easier to walk it than play it.
Yeah, we're even par.